So in the previous video, I have already explained you that we talk or we understand natural language, human beings, and machines have their machine language, and that language is in binary, that is zeros and ones, right? So it is in the form of zeros and ones. So we say this is binary language. Binary language, we can call it as machine language. Machine language. So that is termed as low level language. Low level language. Machine language is low level. Low level means actual machines language. We can't understand it. So when the machines were introduced initially, it was very difficult for people to write the program. So it was not common. Machines were used in laboratories. It was not used by masses, or it was not available at consumer level. So at that time, so the people who developed, they used to learn something from this machine code, and they used to write everything in machine code form. That was very tough, and it was very initial stage. Then later they thought that there should be some method to make it easy. So they introduced some language called assembly language. Assembly language, right? So this assembly language was little easier than binary, right? So this nobody can think of working on it except the one who has manufactured the machine. Now assembly language was little easy. It can be taught and it can be learned and it can be practiced and used for writing the program. So this was used for some time, right? And this became a base for conversion from this language to machine language. So still that is also low level language. It's very difficult for learning. If suppose a class of 100 student, and if somebody is teaching assembly language, then there is a chances of learning one student learning it, right? So the learning curve is very high and it's very difficult, right? As a part of academic, students learn it for some time and they finish the exam and forget it. So anyway, we don't have to use it. And if at all you want to work in systems programming, that you want to write operating system level programs and all, then you need to learn about it, right? So I'll give you the idea about that one, where this assembly language is useful if at all you need it. Then this is also low level. So under low level, we have two languages under low level, that is machine language and assembly language. Machine language and assembly language. In short, I am writing them. Then, as this was also difficult, we wanted some English-like language. So, English-like languages are high-level languages. They are not exactly like English, and they are not more like machine code, right? So, they are in between. So, that is easy enough for anybody to learn. So, that are high-level languages. So, there are n number of high level languages. Lots of high level languages are there. Like present day we are using languages, like I'll name them. So these are easy to learn, right? High level languages: C, C++, Java, Python, C Sharp, Visual Basic, Visual C++, and the list goes on. There are various languages, right? So these languages, we call them as programming languages because we can program them. We humans can program them. Actually, this assembly language is also programming language, but that is low level programming language, and these are high level language. So we are much familiar with these languages. So these are very easy to learn. Now, no doubt for a beginner, it is a little tough in the beginning. But when you are used to, then when you learn any one of the language, it's sufficient. You can learn all other languages. You should learn one language thoroughly, then you can understand all other languages. They are on the same patterns. Now, and one more thing about this. These languages, we can categorize them as compiler based languages, and some are interpreter based languages, and some are hybrid languages. What are these? We will learn this in next video.